So from the link in the description, you can go to my Patreon and support the channel, man. I appreciate all of your support, and I've been running a channel before, but it got took down by YouTube. So I started this channel and I uploaded all of my videos here. So please be sure to go to my Patreon and support the channel so I can keep making these videos. So today's topic is about Drake constantly dissing Joe Budden again and again, and supposedly he dissed Joe again on the Migos track, Walk It Talk It song. Uh, I really don't think these lines are intended at um, Joe, because Drake is well aware of the fact that, first off, if he does talk about sin, then he is going to get murdered. Second, and of course, Sin and Joe are really popular in pop media right now, and alas, all of the people love them. And if Drake disses them at this point in time, he might not be loved or appreciated by any of his fans nor the media, and he will get dragged for that. But those lyrics are most likely maybe directed at the weekend, but I don't even think those are directed at the weekend, because if you look onto it, he was on the OVO Fest this year, and they appeared on several shows. And there are no solid reasons for Drake to diss the weekend. He is most likely dissing Joe, because it is rumored, it is not confirmed, I don't think it is confirmed, but in 2013 Sin dated Drake. So if these lines really are directed at Joe, then it was a very bad idea by Drake then, because maybe Drake forgot about the fact that Joe single-handedly smoked Drake. And if at this time being Joe releases a diss track, there's no way Drake is going to come back, because that shit is not going to die down. Joe is the most popular thing in hip hop right now, more popular than Drake. And if Joe really goes back and disses all of these rappers again, first off, we know he's going to murder anyone, because his pen ain't nobody comparing with his, like, nobody can diss better than Joe. He has a lot of experience in beefing, and his pen is incomparable. Like, and maybe Drake forgot about making a Murderer Part 1 and Wake and Afraid and those diss tracks. Maybe he forgot, especially making a Murderer Part 1. That was a funeral. And if Drake forgot that funeral, I think Joe doesn't even need to write a new song. He should just re-release the old songs, and that would be it. So for Drake, if he really is going that far, it is really not bearable, because there are certain limits you need to follow. Even if you are dissing someone, you can't go to their family, and you cannot diss someone if the other person is cool with you. Like, unless you have very, like, serious enmity with each other, that is a different topic. But when Joe is clearly saying that he's cool with Drake, and Drake comes out and talks about his girlfriend and his um, baby's mother, the way he's talking about, bruh, I literally don't have words right now. Like, I don't know what to say, because I'm speechless. Like, I did a lot of research, and I think he's really talking about, if he really is talking about someone, maybe these were random bars, I'm not sure, but if these were intended as someone, it is most likely Joe. And if these are directed at Joe, Joe cannot keep quiet. Like, he needs to smack the fuck out of Drake. And I've never seen a rapper more pussy than Drake. Like, this motherfucker, when Joe was dissing him, he didn't reply. He was scared as fuck. Now that he is cool with Drake, now he's trying to diss and sneak in and diss him again and again and again. Like, this is trash. Drake can never be a good rapper. He's a pop star, and he should remain a pop star. He really likes to fuck with real MCs. Like, he He really wants to get murdered for some reason. I don't know why. Believe me, if Joe comes at Drake this time around, I don't think Drake stands a chance. Like, he can never ever fire back in a equal damaging diss track. So again, I'm really pissed off, and Joe did reply to the comments on his Twitter. So Joe responded with two tweets. On one tweet he said, "Why don't you just relax?" And on the other tweet he said, "Y'all so thirsty to bring the beef back. Peace and love to all." So he clearly thinks, either he thinks that these are not intended at him, and of course, y'all need to understand the fact that these are industry people. They have industry connections. Maybe those bars are not intended at Joe, because maybe we are alleging that maybe they are directed at Joe, but he can either ask Drake clearly, maybe he can ask 40 about it, maybe he can ask Drake's close affiliates through, like, there's a lot of shit that we don't know happens, like behind the scenes shit. There are a lot of common friends, there are a lot of common OGs, so we don't know a lot of stuff. And if these were really intended at at Joe, Joe needs to fire back. And we know when Joe is going to fire back, the Drake doesn't stand a chance. So this is about it for this video. I hope these are not actually intended, again, not intended at Joe. And if they are, then Drake should get ready for his fucking funeral. Alright, so go to my Patreon page again and check out and become a Patreon. I really need this support to run this channel, man. Um, Thank you for watching and have a great day.